don't know, but to me, all this seems weird, kind of insane, sick. Ja Rule, 50 Cent, Uncle Murda, Tony Yayo, and all that with this whole lockup situation. I mean, ping, 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 pop. You know what I was trying to say, homie. Facts. But anyway, right? They go on. Pop. Ja Rule pops off. That's just a fact. Tony Yayo is the biggest liar, bro. This is what I dislike, bro. When dudes trying to sound tough and be tough like 24/7, for who you trying to be tough for, bro? For the internet? For the internet? You trying to be tough for the internet? You should have been tough at Rikers Island. You heard? That's where you were supposed to be tough at. But I've heard different stories. I'ma talk about it, yeah, yo. Yeah. Cause I'm one dude that's not scared, respectfully. And the whole world knows I be in Brooklyn, Southside Jamaica. I be right by Tony Yayo's grandmother's, father, sister's, cousin's house. Disrespectfully, bro. Ran through the blocks, the neighborhoods, and all that. And guess who I've never, ever in my life seen on Southside Jamaica, bro? Tony Yayo. Hello. This is how you know, dudes, you cannot be screaming out, yo, we outside, I'm outside, and you never outside, respectfully. And nobody could tell me any different. Dumb niggas is not outside. You may live somewhere around there. You heard? Respectfully. You may come out once in a blue moon, but you not outside on Southside Jamaica, because I, WarPath, would have definitely seen you, and I've never ran into you. Facts. And if you know me, like know me, not from the internet, right? Like, hello, on the lockout and all that, right? Nah, if you know me in real life, then you could spit about my outside in New York City streets. Facts. Whoever knows me knows I've been in Jamaica, on Jamaica, bro, on 50 Cent's block, right? For almost 20 years already. Facts. This is just facts, bro. Ran all through there, ping, 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 and never in my life have I ever ran into Tony Yayo or anybody to tell me, yeah, boy, be outside. That is a lie, bro. I promise you. Not even 50 Cent. Niggas don't be out in Southside Jamaica like 50 Cent was just here, WarPath. Get the fuck out of here. Number one is, I don't like 50 Cent. Facts. That's not my type of dude. That's not my type of music. You can't sell me, I'm tough, I'm the toughest nigga, because you playing with niggas on the internet. That don't work with me, bro. Facts. I know real life. I know New York City streets in real life. Boy, you can ask your friend, you can ask whoever you want to ask, nigga. But the thing is that these weirdos, they'll ask a nigga like Tony Yayo. You get it? And niggas, what they do is they feed you anything because they feel they the celebrity. Like, I could just say, yeah, my name is Tony Yayo. Yeah, I'll be outside, nigga. I'll be on so-and-so block 24/7. And dudes will eat it. And be like, oh shit, boy, be outside with, because you see him with Uncle Murda, and you like, oh shit, Uncle Murda be outside in this part of Brooklyn, A, B, and C. No, Uncle Murda used to be from that side of Brooklyn. Facts, respectfully, you heard? 50 Cent used to be on that side of Queens. Tony Yayo used to live or used to be on 134, Guy Brewer, all that, whatever. And even on Guy Brewer 134, I be on that block. Ask anybody, bro. I keep saying this. You want me to tell you the address of the house where I be at too, right? You know so much that I've been to. What's them dude's name? That one of them died. What's the kid's name, bro? I can't believe I forgot this rapper's name, bro. One of them passed away from the Lost Boys. I've went with homeboy. I went with him to the studio and we was rapping in the house, and that's where I go meet son at and see him, boo boo, and all that. His name starts with an L, bro. I can't believe I forgot it already. But that's because I get too hype, you heard? I get hype because I'm like, oh, bro, because I hate a soft nigga acting like he's about it, like he's outside out here in New York City, bro. You heard? Lying to everybody. Do your little podcast, homie, and shut the fuck up. Facts. You heard? That's just facts. But anybody that know me will tell you, nah, boy, I promise you. That's how I was like, that kid when he went talking about Bimmy, right? And I don't know about Bimmy's story or what happened. To tell you the truth, bro, I don't give a fuck. You get it? Facts. But when I seen that kid go to the barbershop and be like, yo, and he went with that dude that does the podcast, Our Prophet, right? That stole our thumbnail, right? I showed y'all the other day when Our Prophet stole my thumbnail years ago, and he still has my fucking thumbnail up there, right? Dudes is clowns. But that kid, right? He's the son of the dude that's locked up, right? From the Supreme Team, right? And he went in that barbershop. That barbershop is exactly where I've met Bimmy at on numerous occasions. These are just facts. And I'm like, yo, what you doing going in that barbershop? Bimmy be right in that barbershop. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying like Bimmy's gonna smack fire out of him or whatever, right? But I'm just saying, like, bro, if you talking crazy about me, but I'm different from Bimmy, respectfully, my gangster is way up from Bimmy, Supreme, Tareem, Tariq, whoever the fuck, respectfully, nigga. And I live in New York City, bro, in these boroughs. And anybody who tell you about the almighty King WarPath, all you gotta do is ask them niggas that really, really know. Facts. So Bimmy, right? That's where I met Bimmy at. Respectfully, every time that I've spoken to Bimmy, I've spoken to Bimmy in that barbershop. That's my barbershop. That dude that owns the barbershop, that's my guy. All them bikes, all the shit that's in that barbershop, he got that shit from my team. Not from me, but he got it from my team. Every single fucking bike, the birds, the chairs, the hair clippers, everything, nigga. I promise you. Probably to the clothes the nigga was wearing. Facts. I promise you. You can ask anybody about WarPath. And when I came to Southside Jamaica, I didn't know nobody, but I'm a borough nigga. I'm a New York City nigga. I go anywhere and make that shit my home. I went to Southside Jamaica from Brooklyn. Facts. And made that shit my crib. What up, people? What's poppin'? Hit the like button. Ping, ping, ping. We in the building every day, 8 o'clock p.m. Oh, they crying, boy. 50 Cent, right? Let's talk about this first. Then I'm going to tell you about the whole Southside Jamaica shit, right? These niggas get me tight, bro. Tony Yayo is a fucking traki, bro. Respectfully, right? If you're going to do your podcast, homie. Do your podcast, but stop trying to shine on another nigga, bro. You get it? That's what I hate, because Ja Rule pressured them. They didn't do nothing to Ja Rule. Y'all not getting the whole full video, the whole clippings. Ja Rule was like, what up? What's poppin'? Let's get it. Tony Yayo. Yo. Come on, bro. That's corny shit, bro. That's corny shit. You get it? You lucky that you didn't have beef with real niggas and a nigga would start booming you in the airplane. Facts. Respectfully, you heard? Because I would have popped hard body If I see a nigga I got beef with on a plane, anywhere, nigga, I'm popping, hard body, ping, 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 what up? Let's get it. We up out of here, nigga. Facts. I'm not worried about nobody that works there. I'm not worried about getting thrown out. None of that, bro. So these dudes, they want to be celebrities, right? They want to be ghetto girls, right? They want people to talk about them. So let's talk about them, right? So Ja Rule, I believe Ja Rule is a good dude, bro. I believe Ja Rule's trying to chill, trying to do the right thing, and he bumps into these pepperoni Tonys, and he's just like, oh, man, bro. Facts, because anytime you bump into somebody you dislike or that you don't want to see, you're going to be like, damn, bro. You heard? So I know Ja Rule was like, man, come on, man. I had to run into these clowns right now, bro. Come on. Facts. I'm just saying facts. You heard? So let me get to it, bro. Let's get to this. Ping, ping, oh, yeah. Hold up, ping. Y'all bugging out. Pop. Ping. On the lockout, New World Order. So what's popping right here? What they was saying?
He leans into it. He writes a caption on X and says, I popped these punks by myself on a plane, laughing my ass off. Pussy ass, I threw a pillow at Yayo head cause you soft. Knocked your hat all off. Was hilarious.
You see what I'm saying? He even said it. I popped on these punks by myself. And he's always gonna do that by himself. Respectfully, I remember the time I met Ja Rule on 193. Facts, respectfully, whoever knows me in real life knows I used to be on 193rd Street in Jamaica, South Side. Respectfully, I used to go every day from Parsons and Archer and go that way to 193 in Jamaica. Facts. And that's where I used to meet my guy, Sandman, rest in peace, the rapper, right, from Bad Company. Maserati Fox, I used to see Maserati Fox up on South Side, like up the other way, right? But I used to go meet Sandman down there. And we bumped into Ja Rule right across the street from the crib where we used to sell the dope at. Facts. Ja Rule was right across the street with a box of sneakers in his hand. The sneakers were size 9.5. I'm going to tell you how I knew the size of the sneakers. I said this story a while back when it happened because my guy was like, yo, Ja, let me get them sneakers. And Ja was like, come on, bro. Like, you bugging, right? And it seemed like my guy, every time Ja Rule came with a box of sneakers walking through, my dude used to hit him up for the sneakers because Ja told us, like, damn, this nigga always want my sneakers, bro. I promise you. I never forget when Ja said, yo, this nigga always want my sneakers, bro. Here's one thing that I do feel bad for Ja Rule. I feel bad that homeboy died. You know, that dude that was down with their crew? You know who I'm talking about? Murda Inc. Yeah, the Murda Inc. dude. He passed away. That's a sad situation. Anytime that somebody passes away besides 50 Cent, is always a problem. Facts. So I feel, you know, my condolences go out to him on that. You heard? Respectfully. So let's get to it, right? Because a lot of people, if you love 50 Cent, drop a comment. If you love Ja Rule, let it be known too, you fool.
Then he makes another post and shares a message from TMZ. It says, hi, Ja, Jamie here from TMZ, reaching out for comment regarding a Delta flight you were on Sunday morning. Witnesses tell us from San Francisco to JFK where Ja Rule got into an argument with Tony Yayo on a flight. Ja was the aggressor and yelled profanity, saying he wanted to fight, then throwing a pillow at Tony Yayo. Crew stepped in.
That's a fact, right? Ja Rule threw the pillow and said, yo, I want to fight. I want to get it popping. And shout out to Ja Rule, right? Because he made an apology to his kids, his family, friends, and so forth. Like, yo, I sincerely apologize, you heard, but got into an argument, you heard. Probably could have screwed up a whole lot of things. But fuck that, Ja Rule, you heard? I respect Ja Rule for that, you heard? Fuck them dudes. Facts, respectfully, you heard? I'm not with it, bro. here's the thing, bro. If you don't know by now, right? If you're trying to figure this out, right? I don't like 50 Cent. I dislike him, right? I almost hate him, respectfully, you heard? And being that I hate 50 Cent, the rapper, I have to feel the same way about everybody in his team, even his relatives. Facts. You get it? So we not gonna half step here. Facts. So if you a 50 Cent lover, you heard? I hope you die tonight. Que te lleve el diablo, baby. You heard? Facts. So maybe you may like 50 Cent. I don't know. Maybe you like Vanilla Ice. I don't fucking know. You get it? But one thing I can tell you is that out of all the fucking dirt bombs in New York City, 50 Cent's crew stinks the worst. Facts. They smell. They stink. Facts. So 50 Cent don't get no type of props on Southside Jamaica. And I'm going to tell you why. Right? Because I, King WarPath, right? You see my shirt, King, right? King. K-I-N-G, nigga. Facts. I be on Southside Jamaica, hard body. I be in Brooklyn. I be in the Bronx. I be everywhere. You can ask. I wish I was lying, bro. Respectfully, you heard? Facts. And these niggas are not outside. Respectfully. So I don't watch none of their podcasts. I promise you that the times that I go watch podcasts like that, anybody started, like rappers, especially these fucking rappers coming on talking about, I got a podcast. Bro, you're fucking lame, bro. If you're a rapper, right, and you start a podcast, you're like the new bum. Facts. You're like the new bum in the whole neighborhood. Facts. I promise you. Because you were stunting on us, right? You were stunting on everybody, on me, on my little mans, on everybody, nigga. Like you was a multi-millionaire. And you had to do a podcast? You get it? So you can't get no more bum than being a fucking rapper that supposedly, apparently, right? You made millions of dollars and now you a podcaster? Now, let's not take away from the fact that podcasters generate millions and hundreds and thousands of dollars. That we all know. I showed you guys my cash, the money I receive on this page. I showed y'all all 12 of my YouTube channels recently. I didn't show y'all the rest of them, but I showed y'all my Amazon affiliate, I showed y'all. I didn't show y'all my regular podcast. Like, I have regular podcasts. Like, you go to Google and you punch in On the Lockout podcast and you get a whole list of everywhere that I'm at, right? And it's different, like all different shit. Nothing is the same, right? But it's different sites of where podcast is at, like regular podcast, right? Respectfully, right? I cash in for more of that shit too. It wasn't after, mind you, I've been doing this, right? I've been doing this even since I was locked up. Respectfully, I was doing a bid, still posting, still telling my people, yo, post this, post that. I promise you, right? Generating thousands of dollars. And I show you guys how to do it. If you just really pay attention and come with no hate. But once a nigga come with hate, if a nigga come with hate and you commenting, nigga, like you commenting foul, why would you comment foul? Even though I don't get no foul comments, maybe once in a blue, like a fucking few years will pass by and a nigga will catch the heart to be like, yeah, nigga, whatever, right? I go to the nigga's page just like I knew it. No picture, no nothing, 0 people following him. And the nigga's telling you about your views and your posting. Nigga, you know good for the YouTube analytics, bro. Facts, respectfully. You couldn't even get a side job doing that or nothing. Facts. Because you don't understand content creation. You don't know YouTube. Respectfully, I could be on a live stream right now and I could have 0 people here, right? I leave and there was really 700 people here. Facts. That don't mean you have to see it. I shut it off, right? But even if I have it on, right? All my other videos on this platform, on every platform, they don't stop getting views. They being viewed right now. As I'm on here, as I'm live, there's people watching all my other videos, watching videos that have been on this channel and on my other numerous of platforms for over 10, 15 years. Facts. And they're watching the videos. And I'm generating an income off of that. Facts. Why wouldn't you want to learn that? Why? You get it? So when a nigga hit me like, yo, bro, a nigga has the nerve with 0 followers, right? With 0 followers, doesn't show his face or nothing, has the nerve to hit somebody, anybody in the world, and be like, yo, bro, you're not even getting views like that. Bro, you hit me on that video that got the less views, but you don't know that during the course of that one day, I got over millions in the millions of views in one day. Respectfully, I know rappers, songwriters, editors, fucking all types of niggas that'll never get millions of views like that in their life. And they got records out that went platinum. Respectfully. And they don't even get views like that anymore. And we getting these views every fucking day for over 10 years already. Pop, 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 pop. Respectfully. So I just laugh at the nigga and be like, here we go, another idiot that doesn't understand the internet. You get it? But I'm not going to sit there and explain to him, yo, wait, you don't understand. Let me explain to you, Charlie. Nah, I don't give a fuck. I just block him. Anybody that talks disrespectful to me on the internet, all I do is block him, right? First, I curse him out, right? I try to see if I could get his whereabouts, his house, where he lives, how he looks, all that, right? I stalk him for a little bit, right? But if he's a nigga that lives in El Segundo, which that's happened with everybody that's talked crazy like they gangster, is not a gangster, bro. Is a burr nigga that's been on my nutsacks, right? Because anybody that knows me knows one thing I don't play is there's niggas that like to play with their boys or play on the internet and they'll curse you out and there'll be a nigga that you know. But if anybody that I know or that I grew up with, my brother, my mother, my sister, anybody, nigga, in life knows don't play with that nigga like that. Because I don't play those. So if a nigga hit me and like curse me out or say any, and I follow him and boom, I find out who he is, right? Or he tells me, yo, it's me, bro. It's Jigga, man. I'm only playing with you. I'ma knock your teeth out your fucking mouth. Disrespectfully. Everybody who know me know this. Facts. Everybody in New York City knows WarPath is gonna punch you the fuck out. Facts. I don't play those. You get it? So niggas do not play those with me. You get it? So niggas already know. Everybody that know me knows, homie, I don't play that. I don't play like you coming on my page acting like you somebody else, but you my man and all that. Nah, nigga, you stop being my man right then and there. You got beef. When I see you, I'm knocking out your teeth and all types of shit. Facts. I don't play that, nigga. Because if you a nigga's man, you don't play with a nigga like that. Like, you know I'm getting hyped immediately. Like, what up, boy? Where you at? Right? So why would you play and be like, yo, I'm only playing as me, Albercito? Like, nigga, what? I'm fucking you up, nigga, and I'm gonna kill your girl. Facts. I'm killing everybody you know. Facts, nigga. You better ask about me, boy. Fuck 50 Cent. Facts. Tony Yayo, bro. He's a bird. That you seen that kid, bro? No wonder they was pushing him up on Rikers Island. Boy, that nigga's like a retardivity, bro. Them kids are not thorough like that. Come on, bro. I'm just keeping it a stack with you, bro. Facts. I'm by these niggas' cribs daily. I never seen that nigga come to the hood, go to the store, to the liquor store, to nothing, nigga. And I'm naming the spots where it's around where they be at. The block, nigga. Them niggas don't be up there. That shit was years ago, decades ago. It's a memory. Like, yo, that's where 50 Cent used to live at. You get it? Like, all right, who gives a fuck, nigga? Niggas that be with me, no, don't tell me about no fucking rappers. Yo, that's where this nigga. Cause I'm a fucking smack. I hate a nigga that's a fucking like a what you call that? Like a super fan, right? And I guess if you're a fan, homie. You get it? But I'm a fan of nobody, bro. I promise you. You can ask anybody that know King WarPath in real life, and they'll tell you, like, boy, don't play that, boy. Facts. Yo, bro, I promise you, it's so much that I gotta be alone, nigga, right? Because niggas is too pussy, nigga. Respectfully, bro. I'd rather be alone than be walking with pussy niggas. Facts. And these niggas in New York City, and they pussy, nigga. I promise you, bro. I'm like, damn, be everybody's buns. Facts. So I could imagine the rest of the world how pussy niggas are if they think that New York City niggas is the shit. These niggas is live. These niggas is making noise. So I could imagine, like, damn, boy, you a penko then. Facts. But you know one thing that we do as human beings, and listen up, because this is going to make a lot of sense. We misconstrued who's really real and who's really not. You get it? Right now, there's a little nigga, you little bitch ass nigga. I'll smack the shit out you, bro. Facts. There's a little nigga watching me right now, just hating, pulling on my dick. Facts, nigga. But the reality of it is, you're really on my dick. Tú me lo chupa, you heard? Tú traga la leche, you heard? Facts. Cause a nigga will hate you, nigga, and watch your whole shit, babe. You heard? Nigga will swagger lipstick you, you heard? Pop! You heard? Give my kids back, nigga. Whoop! You heard? You will swallow my kids, nigga. Bing, yo, chill out, war. 50 Cent. You not. Penko. 50 Cent. His whole crew been pussy, nigga. Facts. Stop playing. Stop acting like these niggas is gorillas. And all types of shit. Now, they may know niggas. They may know niggas that's about it. Everybody knows somebody that's about it. Facts. I remember the times the bros, the Latin Kings beat the shit out of 50 Cent. Facts. Why you think he be hating all the time? Mentioning the Kings. They beat fire out that nigga. Facts. And all these little pencos with these little podcasts was on their show shouting out 50 Cent, but then claiming King. I'm like, that's how you know these fucking fat niggas is fake kings, fake whatever the fuck, nigga. Because these niggas didn't even know 50 Cent been a plate, nigga. Facts. Facts. We don't fuck with 50, nigga. I never fucked with 50. Never in my life. Did I like 2 or 3 of his songs? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was fire, right? It was fire. But I still was like in my head, like, I hate that little motherfucker though, bro. I better never see him, bro. Facts. I better never see him. That was just my attitude. Tony Yayo, I'm the same way Tony Yayo, the way he be talking, bro, you such a pussy. Tony Yayo is a pussy, bro. And mentioning all types of shit like he's about it, like he's outside. Nigga, if you not outside, it's cool. It's cool, right? Like I tell people, nigga, I've been outside so much in my lifetime, right? That I could stay locked in my house for years and niggas still feel the impact of the fucking King WarPath. Like I'm still out there, nigga, respectfully. So if I didn't want to, I could lock in, not go outside for years, nigga. And when I pop back up around that dude or that block or whatever, it's like I never left. Facts. Respectfully. Oh, I'm lying. I'm lying, nigga. You know it's facts, nigga. You know it's facts, nigga. Them niggas is corny. Every time I hear them pop up, I'm like, oh, here we go, bro. Them niggas is pencos. And niggas that watch content like that, I could just imagine, like, how much of a pussy you gotta be. Because here's the thing. I'll never watch a nigga like Tony Yayo, right? 50 Cent. I'll never sit there and watch them podcasts. Why? Number one is I don't watch pussies tell pussy stories, making up stories. Like, them niggas ain't even got nothing to talk about. I want to see how Yayo is going to make his podcast last because he don't got stories about gangster stories, nigga, respectfully. So he's going to have to start interviewing niggas because he's tried to start with the gangster stories, right? So he could have told y'all the hip-hop stories, right? And he did that. But he spent most of his time telling it on the White Boy Show. Now they want a podcast, but he don't got no stories. One of the main stories, if you want to blow up, Tony Yayo, tell the audience, right, about when you got smacked the fuck up in Rikers Island. You will go viral, nigga. I promise you. I heard them stories when I was on Rikers Island. I've said it. I've never ditched from that. I said it the other day. I've been said it for years, nigga. I told y'all niggas this. It was said on Rikers Island, Tony Yayo, they put the blows on him from the gate. So that dude is not lying. That morenito that came, I don't know if it was him. I keep it a stack with you. I'm not going to say, yeah, that was the dude. I don't know if that was the dude. But he knows the whole fucking story, right? So I just was sticking up for like, nah, that morenito's not lying, bro. You get it? Black is not lying. That black dude is not lying, bro. The other black dude is lying. Facts. He's not lying, bro. He's telling a fact. Tony Yayo got beat the fuck up on Rikers Island. Was that true? I didn't see it. Was that the news? Facts. That's the story. If you go to Rikers Island today, get locked up. Get locked up. All of you guys that are in the chat right now, go outside, right? Steal a soda or a Snicker bar. You will get arrested for a Snicker bar, right? And tell the police, lock me up, take me to Rikers Island. And then you find out. Facts. Tony, as soon as you go through Rikers Island, niggas won't stop telling you about the Tony Yayo story, bro. You're going to hear mad niggas saying that same story. Yo, I remember when Yayo was here. The same stories keep repeating on Rikers Island. You know why? It's only because the same people continuously wind up right back on Rikers Island. Facts. Undisputed. Undisputed facts that Rikers Island is a revolving door, bro. You can ask anybody, nigga. Anybody. Facts. So when I will go through Rikers Island, it'll be the same niggas. Like, oh shit, WarPath, you back. Yo, what's up, Mikey? Oh shit, I'm on the rape. Oh shit, bro. It's the same niggas, bro. They older now. You heard? They bigger. I promise you, nigga. You heard? And it's gonna stop. But once you notice that and you grow up out of that shit, you get it? Like, I can't go back to jail, bro. Facts, because it'll keep going for you. But the fact does not change that Tony Yayo es tremendo penco. Facts. You not Dumb niggas do not rock. Now, did it sound good? G-Unit, of course, for New York City. Stand up, New York, right? It made New York hot, right? But anything that's pussy turns out bad. Respectfully, dumb niggas is buns. Yayo is buns, bro. I promise you, bro. Facts. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Everybody in the hood, I'm gonna bring you to the hood, right? Respectfully, you wanna see you wanna test? This week, I'm gonna go to Tony Yayo's block, nigga. I'm gonna be on their block. Watch this, nigga. Yo, record this, nigga. Send it to Smitty Mon, Cabron, whoever. I promise you, I'm gonna go to their block and I'm gonna ask the niggas on their blocks where they say they be at. I'm gonna be like, yo, Tony Yayo runs this whole neighborhood, right? Watch the fucking response. You're gonna be like, nah, nigga. Facts. I promise you. Why you think the response is gonna be? Why you think the response is gonna be of a nigga on Southside Jamaica, right? Up by Guy Brewer, right? 134 and Guy Brewer, nigga. A block where I've been at for years. I've hustled. I've slept in the fucking... Homie, I've slept on them fucking benches, nigga. Respectfully. Hustling overnight, breaking night, nigga. I promise you niggas are gonna be like Tony Yayo's pussy, nigga. He don't be out here. Facts. I promise you. Tony Yayo lives 10 minutes from me on Long Island. Laugh out loud. You're a funny dude. That could mean a lot of things. You live in Long Island, 10 minutes from you is Queens. Like, what do you mean? Respectfully, hit that like button. Ping, ping, ping. But check this out. You saying Tony Yayo lives 10 minutes, and I'm not trying to be funny or stupid. I'm asking you sincerely. Because that's a funny thing for you to say. Of course he lives next to you. Long Island is right next to Queens. You get it? Facts. Respectfully, I could walk to Long Island, bro. Facts. Like, let's be realistic, bro. If you walk in the highway, all types of shit, you're gonna get there. Facts. So what do you mean? Tony Yayo lives 10 minutes away from me on Long Island. Laugh out loud. I guess you was trying to make it a joke. Like, you get it? Because it's a nice joke. It's a nice joke. He came from Queens. Lives, that's what I'm saying. Queens is only 10 minutes away from Long Island. But you saying he moved to Long Island now. Right, that's what they gotta do. They gotta move the fuck out of Southside Jamaica. Even when he was in Southside Jamaica, bro, he was never outside, bro. So they gotta stop fronting like these Morenos is tough, bro. He not tough, he pussy. You know why a nigga's pussy? A nigga that's always claiming, nigga, I'm outside on Southside Jamaica. No, you're not, nigga. Because during the times you saying that you outside Southside Jamaica, I run Southside Jamaica, nigga. I've had spots, blocks on Southside Jamaica, nigga. My peoples have had spots, all types of shit on Southside Jamaica. And nobody has never seen Tony Yayo out this bitch. Facts. Respectfully. Not even in a car, nigga. Respectfully. So what you do? You come out here when everybody's sleeping? You get it? I'm just trying to keep it real. I'm just trying to keep it real with the audio, because we live, full, direct, rec. Yeah, you know how we do, right? Yeah. Hold on, because this thing went left. The fucking audio, bro. Hold on. You guys can hear me on that side, but all right, you can hear me. But here's the thing. I can't hear myself. I don't like that. I don't like that. All right. So hold on. Yeah, cause it went left. There it goes. Yeah, cause it went left. What? Tony Yayo. Ooh. And you got the unit, baby. Ooh. Do you not? Benko. Tony Yayo's a Benko. Yo, what up?
Yo, Tony Yayo is in the building, baby. Tony Yayo, we're coming for you. We will destroy you in 5.2 seconds. Don't you ever dare violate, because I am the violator, expediter, eliminator. I will finish you. I am the magnificent. New York City, what up? Ow!
Yeah. What up, baby? What you said? You in the building. He lives on Suffolk County. Then there's Nassau County. Then Queens. Get you. What? Queens is 40 miles from where he lives. All right. Well, shout out to him and wherever he lives at. You get it? You know exactly the house? You know his house? Could you give me his house number and show me and point me to his house? Can you point me to his house right now? Can you, bro? Talk about that. Because we got something to give Tony Yayo since he wants to be a G unit. Yo, listen. Tony Yayo, man, shout out to him, bro. He's just getting his money, right? With all his lies and his podcast and all that, right? But here's the thing. I don't like rappers that turn podcasters, nigga. Respectfully, you heard? 50 Cent, G Unit, they been out my vocabulary, out my life. You get it? Like, I don't fuck with them. They dirtbags. They been dirty. They just no good G Unit niggas, bro. Respectfully. If you're a dude, you could like G Unit, right? But do you really fuck with G Unit, bro? You got to analyze, what is that G Unit about? Is it really gang? I don't think so, bro. If you know, you know. Facts. And any YouTuber, any of y'all niggas that feel like you want to hold these niggas down, let it be known. Hopefully you're in New York and I can beat you senseless. Facts. I promise you. Facts. Anybody. Facts. What's up, bro? All right, so we're gonna do this party live and party full direct. Ping ping. Oh snap! Let's check it out. What time is it? Okay. Ping. What? Oh, this is me. Get it right. You don't know about that, boy. Stop it. Get Get your life in order. Woo-wee. Gee, you nut. All right. What's up? Bing. Where you at? Where you at? People start hating. People start hating. So if you miss my show and you know that I'm here every day at 8 p.m., you must have been smoking crack tonight. So let's check it out. Flores.
And pull both you guys off the plane for a bit. Yayo yelled back that planes are federal offenses territories and he did nothing wrong.
You see? Yayo yelled back. Federal offense territory, all types of shit. Yayo's with the cop calling like always. He's a cop. Ja Rule, keep it real.
I basically said, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I threw a pillow. And yeah, that was funny. He even joked about TMZ hitting him up saying witnesses claim he was loud in the ground.
Yo, son is not playing, bro. You could play around with Ja Rule, but Ja Rule is smashing you. But here's what Tony Yayo knew. Tony Yayo knew that if him and Uncle Murda came through with a lie to the audience, that you guys were going to believe it and eat it all up. Facts. Because Tony Yayo will sell a dude in a pizzeria his own pie back. Facts. He's a real crackhead, Yayo. Facts. You can't tell? He's a real crackhead.
You know how we do. We outside.
Yeah, they outside. Yeah, look, they outside. Look out his outside. Look.
We travel a little.
Look, his outside. Are you niggas, is any of you niggas ever gonna be in his outside right there? None of y'all niggas are ever gonna be in his outside. So them niggas are stunting, bro. You get it? Facts. That's a big stunt move. Because none of these niggas are never going to be in that outside. Facts. That's not outside, nigga.
Different. Legit.
None of y'all niggas are never going to be in that circle right there or none of that. Next to that car, none of that. So that's when you know niggas are super stunting. And I guess it's okay, right? But let's keep it a stack. Are they really outside, nigga? No, they not. So we could stop all that. Facts.
How you doing? Welcome back. Yes, we back. Oh, yes.
Yeah, we back. We just left 10 hours ago. And they right back to the plane. Take off. Boom. To another galaxy. You're never gonna see them again. That's not streets, bro. Facts. That's not you being outside in the hood in your podcast like, yo, my podcast is ghetto, bing, bing. None of that. Niggas want to see a real podcast with niggas with real ghetto, with niggas that's in New York City, nigga. You watching it. Facts. It gets no better than that. I promise you, nigga. You can ask anybody, nigga. You get it? Facts. I live in New York City. I ain't never going nowhere, bro. Respectfully. So them niggas be lying, bro. I hate niggas like that. I keep it a stack, though. I don't watch niggas like that. You get it? I don't just lie for the internet. I don't lie to my viewership. I don't do that. I keep it a stack. Yo, homie, I don't watch that. Why? Because these niggas is pencos, and I'm not going to have a nigga telling me, yo, we outside, we got official ghetto content, A, B, and C, right? Whatever the fuck they trying to do. And I don't give a fuck about it. Because how much ghetto can you get than WarPath? That's why my name is WarPath, right? His name is Tony Yayo. My name is King WarPath. Your name is Uncle Murda. Who you murdered? Your uncle? You get it? Why your name is Uncle Murda? You murdered your uncle? Because you ain't catch no bodies, respectfully. This is just facts. Now, I'm not going to say that Uncle Murda don't put that work in, right? Because in his hood, right? I know mad people from there. I've been there, all types of shit. That Uncle Murda used to. That was a long time ago, bro. Facts. the people that they knew don't even be in those blocks no more. The vast majority of them people are dead. Respectfully. Facts. You know we all gonna die, right? And a lot of y'all niggas that's my age or a little older, you know our time is up, right, nigga? You know, you know that we, like, it's who's gonna go first, right, nigga? Right? So that's why you always gotta do something like you awake, nigga. Cause you could fall asleep, pop, lock in. Next thing you know, you don't wake up out your sleep, nigga. Because you left your body on a standstill. You get it? So I try to break up out of that. I'm not gonna lie. Do I fall into that trap? Yeah. My body, literally, I fall into that trap. Like, yo, holy shit, I woke up by luck. Like, I feel it. Like, yo, I was just dead. Laying down, I was just dead. Holy shit. I promise you. But once I get up, I'm happy. I thank God for another day. All types of shit, bro. Facts. Word. Because people think you got like forever to live, right? And then you let a little bit of years pass you by. And when you really come to look at it, yo, your time is up. You get it? Like, your time is up, bro. You feel me? So we got to try to make the best out of the little time that we have left and try to get whatever we could get from that time and enjoy it. You heard? Because we're going to die. Me and you are going to die. Just facts. And we don't think about that. You heard? Or you don't think about that. But here's a nigga that thinks about death a whole fucking lot. King WarPath. And you know why? Because I understand that I'm supposed to been dead, nigga. Facts. You know how much shit I've done, nigga? Yo, you got, bro, I promise you, you can ask niggas. Ask a nigga that really know WarPath. Like, yo, boy, a nigga will stay there forever telling you stories about me, bro. Facts. Like, yo, that little nigga's supposed to be gone. Bro, my people that know me, they be shocked. Like, bro, you be making YouTube videos? Like, nah, nigga. I promise you. And to tell you the truth, bro, right, it may seem weird, but I be forgetting that I have this channel. Facts. I promise you that I be forgetting that I have this channel, bro. So I don't go live. I don't nothing. I'll be like, holy shit. Bing. And then I fall into it again. Pop. You get it? But I know it may seem crazy, weird, or what have you, but I guess that's part of, you get it? Of when you are either about to go or something, nigga. Something's about to happen, you heard? Facts. But yo, shout out to G Unit, man. They good guys. God bless them. Yo, holy shit. No, this nigga didn't. Yo, shout out to the whole G Units. You heard? Yo, them niggas is crazy, bro. But shout out to YouTube for always having something to say about their audio or something, bro. They always lying about something is messing up or something you doing wrong, and it's nothing, bro. It's dumb being pencos. Facts. Look, because I'm going to put it up. I was going to turn it up, but I don't want to turn it up on you guys because then they're going to lock it down for a lot of you guys. PUBG, you know. Can you see it? You can still see it, right? Yeah. There it goes. It went to the socket bite. Yo, so these dudes is crazy. Look at this guy.
Look how hard that brain. Let me see that, Yay. So,
Yo, look at Ye. Look at how much of a crackhead he looks like, bro. Look at that crackhead nigga, bro. I'll break that kid up, bro. Facts. I have him crying, bro.
Look, man, look. You bought us some juice.
He a crackhead, bro. He look like a crackhead, bro. Respectfully,
You bought us some drumsticks instead of bread.
my arms are bigger than his whole body, bro. Respectfully. But shout out to him, you heard? I just don't like losers trying to point out, you get it, or throw a dude under the bus or anything. You get it? But I understand that Ja Rule had beef with 50 Cent. He want to hold down 50 Cent. So you got to understand 50 Cent got beef with all of us. You got to hold the beef. Facts. I don't play with that. I told niggas, G-Unit, 50 Cent, all them niggas is food. Facts.
That's how hard it is. Thank you. Thank you. Louis! Yeah, outside, yeah. I be
Look, he outside. We be outside. Look, we outside. We be outside. Outside where? In another state? In another planet?
acting like I paid for the jet, but this is the nigga that paid for it.
Yeah, look at the nigga that paid for it. 50 Cent. You know, 50's gonna pay for it. Why? Because he can't be in the streets. Respectfully, 50 Cent come to Southside Jamaica, right? He's coming with bodyguards, with cops, with bulletproof vest on. Them niggas don't come just like that by themselves in a car, nigga. Y'all niggas is living a movie, bro. Y'all fans, bro. Once you stop being a fan and you want to talk to a real New York City dude that lives in New York in real life, then you could hit me, nigga. Respectfully. But 90% of niggas is fans, right? If you want to be a fan, right? Respectfully, I'll be a fan more of a New York City nigga, right? Than a fucking rapper from New York City, nigga. Like, bro, you into rappers still, nigga? How old are you? And you dick riding rappers, nigga? You're a dick rider for rappers, nigga? Like, nigga, you bugging, B. You brizzle, nigga. Yeah, so allow 50 Cent to kill himself, boy. Yeah, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Respectfully, I don't respond to demands. You get it? Like, that's one thing about me. I don't give a fuck if you follow me, if you unfollow me, whatever, right? Respectfully, right? Understand, when you talk to me, even if it sounds like you trying to talk crazy, even if it sounds crazy, I'ma take it crazy, nigga. You get it? So, you already know what I'm trying to say is, suck my dick. Facts. I'm just saying, you heard? Facts. If you trying to talk, if you want to be my friend, you must talk to me nice, nigga. Because if you don't talk to me nice, I'm going to hit you with a suck my dick. Facts. I promise you. You can ask anybody, bro. You can ask your mother. You can ask your mother's cousin. You can ask anybody, baby. You heard? Facts. I'm going to tell you, suck my dick, you heard? Facts. Yo, what up? What up? What up, Jose? Julio, I mean. My bad. Respectfully, these pencos is groupies. That's what I'm saying. They groupies, bro. They groupies, you heard? Facts. I'm saying this, bro. Yo, before I do all that, yo le aguanto el bicho a Guerra, you heard? Yo, Guerra, déjame aguantarte la pinguita. You heard? Yo, just jálamelo. Nigga, you bugging out, bro. Picture me being like, 50 Cent, nigga. I've told you, fuck 50 Cent. I'll slap fire out that nigga. Facts. And them niggas be lying. I'm not, yo, bro, I promise you. If you know me in real life, you know I'm not lying. Them niggas do not be in the conduit. And they don't even live where they used to live at. They haven't been to their neighborhood in years, bro. In years, bro. You just heard that nigga say Tony Yayo lives by me 15, 20 minutes away in Long Island. That nigga don't be on Southside Jamaica, Queens, nigga. Are you bugging? And they be stunting like they do, nigga, and you don't. Nigga, I've never in my life, boy, listen to me, bro. You know the stores where they say that they go to, the Jamaica stores where they sell the go fronts and all that shit, right? The mall, right? Nigga, I used to open the mall up. I damn near slept in there, nigga. I promise you. That whole neighborhood, I run through that shit. Hard body. I ran through that shit so much that if I don't go there for the next few years, nigga, niggas who still think I be there. Facts. Respectfully. That's how I knew that all these rappers were buying fake go fronts, fake jewelry, because I know them people in that mall, they sell the fake jewelry, nigga. It's 0.5% like gold, and another percent of the chain is sterling silver, they try to tell you. When have the fuck you bought a chain, right? 6% gold, and the rest of the percent of the chain is in sterling silver. Bro, what the fuck? That's how them niggas be talking to you in them fucking jewelry stores, nigga. Facts. And those are the same pieces that Yayo be wearing, that boxed out shit. He got that shit from them fucking jewelers, bro. Those are the same shits that be in the window over there and all that, bro. I promise you, bro. I don't even think there's a real jeweler in that fucking spot. Facts. And they got brolic chains. They'll make you a chain in 2.5 seconds, all that, right? But it's not going to be a fee. You're going to pay thousands for it, right? And I guess it's real. If you consider that real, 6% gold and the rest silver, I don't rock shit like that, bro. For that, I just wear a sterling silver chain. Like, what the fuck? That's just crazy, bro. I don't know, bro. But God bless you guys, bro. I just stopped by to talk all my shit right now. Ping, 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 ping. You like the shit we was talking? You respect the doodle talk? Yo, pop out 8 o'clock every day. I just popped out to let y'all guys know that news. We here every day at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. Facts on the daily basis. And we drop video content every day. I just dropped a new video right now today. Do me a favor, go check it out and tap on the like button. Ping, you heard? Tap on that like button. Ping, hit like, you heard? Ping, 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 and all that. Facts. I just dropped the video right now on this channel, on my channel, Golden Culture with a K, and Tech for Rec, T-E-K, the number 4, R-E-K. In the links in the descriptions of Tech for Rec is links to where you could buy all the same stuff that I have and then some. Facts. You could get a lot of stuff, whatever you want to get, bro. You get it? Respectfully, I put it all right there in the links. Ping, 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 ping. You tap it and you could buy the same stuff that I have on sale. I show you what's good. I show you what works, what don't work. I'm here for you, the viewer. You're the next biggest content creator in the world. Together we can. Check Tech for Rec. T-E-K, the number 4, R-E-K. That's a fact. I had that channel for years. Go check it out. Facts. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow, 8 p.m. I just dropped the video right now. Go check it out. Bing. My name is King WarPath. Facts. New York City, Brooklyn, all day. Otherwise, run through Southside Jamaica, run through the Bronx. I'm everywhere in New York City, streets, in real life. Don't believe these other niggas. These niggas be lying, nigga.